Channeling your inner Pollock?
Hey, Hayden. No, this is just good old-fashioned rage. I got tired of the blank canvas staring back at me. Do you need me out front? I'm just finishing my lunch break.
No, we got you covered. Just wanted to chat with you when you have a sec. Come up to my office when you're done. Take your time. Progress.
Progress.
What I'll do is send it over to you. Let me call you right back. Olivia, hi. Come in. Just close the door behind you there. Have a seat. Look, I know I have been saying this every week, but you've been absolutely killing it. I'm serious. You are one of the best curators the NYGYA has ever had.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Which is why this is so difficult. I found out that our grant hasn't been renewed, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep all of our staff.
I don't have a job.
I didn't say that.
I live in Williamsburg, and it's Christmas, and I don't have a job.
Olivia, you still have a job. You have a job for now. But I don't know what next year is going to look like. And I'm sorry, because I know that this isn't the news you wanted to hear before you went back home for your Christmas break. It's just that I wanted to give you plenty of heads up as a friend in case you wanted to start looking.
Come on, Parker, let's get going. What are we gonna do about this?
Can I keep it?
You really like it?
I think it looks like one of those, what's her name? Jackie Pollock?
Jackson Pollock. He's a dude.
Are you sure Santa won't get confused that we'll be in New Hampshire this year instead of New York?
Well, the guy does deliver presents to the entire world. I doubt this is the first time that's come up. Okay. How about I ask Grandpa to text Santa and tell him that we'll be at their place this year? Does that sound good?
Can you have Grandma do it? Grandpa really doesn't know how to use his phone.
Good call. Watch your head, kiddo.
It's Christmas time. Can you see all the snow falling? We're gonna have a good time together. All of the
Do you see the lights, buddy?
Yeah, so nice.
Pretty beautiful, huh?
There they are, my early Christmas present. Hi.
Grandma! Grandpa!
Come here, sport. Oh!
There's a fresh batch of cookies. Someone needs to
sweetheart.
taste test for me.
I'll do it for you, Grandma.
Okay, have at it.
Have you guys been waiting out here the whole drive over?
A couple hours, give or take. Still getting used to this retirement thing.
That sounds like a lovely problem.
Don't give your mom a hug. You know how she gets.
Good to see you. We're so excited you came up for Christmas this year.
Us too. Sorry, I know it's overdue.
And how's Parker? I saw that he had Tom's plate with him. Is he still having trouble in school?
Well, his grades are better, but he's still having a hard time making friends.
Aw.
I think it's gonna be really good for him to be back here.
I know. I'm excited to take a couple weeks off work and have a nice, relaxing Christmas. Parker, you can have one more cookie, okay, bud? Then it's time for bed.
Okay, Mom. Coming.
Morning, everyone.
Hey.
Hey, morning.
Hey, bud. Have you brushed your teeth yet?
No.
Perfect timing, kiddo. Just made a fresh pot.
You sleep okay?
Yeah. It's always a little weird sleeping in there. It's like a time capsule to my awkward teenage years.
Oh.
I think the only thing that's different is seeing my painting on the wall.
Well, it's only right that the painting hangs in the artist's room.
We're hanging on to it to sell when you make it big. So hurry up.
So you painting anything new?
Trying. I'm just, I guess you could say inspiration's been a little dry the past couple years.
Oh, give it time, honey. You'll feel that spark again. I know it.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking maybe I'll use my time while here to give it a go.
Oh.
Does this town have a proper art store yet?
Sure. Aisles 8 through 10 at the Wellington Hardware. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We need all the entries we can get.
Yeah, of course. Happy to help. So, we still on for tonight?
Trivia night is literally the only social event in my calendar. I'll see you there. You in town for the winter walk?
Sorry?
Saw you eyeing the poster. It's a big deal around here. People come from all over to walk Wellington Drive. Taking the decorations.
Oh, yeah. I know. I grew up here, so I used to go every year with my parents.
Well, shoot, look at me blabbing on like you're a tourist.
No, it's okay. I haven't been back for the past couple of Christmases. It looks like things have changed, though. I don't remember a mural being part of the celebration.
That's a new addition, thanks to yours truly. This will be the first year we tried it.
I wish there'd been something like it when I was a kid. I might have stuck around a little longer rather than hopping on the first train to New York.
New York? You're Mac and Betty's daughter.
That's right. I forgot how small this town is.
Cody, nice to meet you. You're an artist, right? Your mom talked my ear off about you when she saw the poster.
Of course she did. Never misses an opportunity. But, yeah, I paint. Though not as much lately.
Any interest in entering? Application's easy, just submit a piece. We're choosing an artist tomorrow. You can make it just under the wire.
Oh, I'm okay. Thanks. I've been trying just to paint more for me lately.
No need to explain, just I had to ask. But if you change your mind, I'll be here, okay?
Sounds good. Thanks, Cody.
See you around.
You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Here, let me help.
Thank you.
Did I just see you outside town hall?
Oh, yeah, you might have. I was admiring the view of the Christmas trees.
Trees. Yeah. I'm Will, by the way.
I'm Olivia. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, you don't.
That's okay.
You don't have to
That's
help
all right.
me.
I was coming back to this section anyway. I was hoping to find... Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, actually, I was hoping to snag that one. It's the last mistletoe green.
I know. I realized I was one short. The good news for you is you've still got some chartreuse and some shamrock to choose from.
Well, I don't want shamrock. I'm not painting a leprechaun. I'm pretty particular about my colors.
Okay. I think I have a solution. Now, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Something pretty magical happens when you mix these two together.
You're serious? You're not gonna give me one of your tubes? You've got like a dozen.
I have 10, and 10 is exactly how many I need. Believe me, if I could spare one, I would, but... Tell you what, I'm just gonna leave these here with you, and I'm gonna be on my way. You have a great day.
This is crazy. You're crazy! That That man is hoarding paint.
Merry Christmas. Think you're gonna need a cleanup in aisle 8? She's an old friend.
Unbelievable. I'm still mad about
Well,
it.
maybe he really did need all that paint. Some kind of art emergency.
I would really love for you to be on my side instead of some anecdotal man you've never met.
Well, if it helps, sweetheart, I don't like him.
Thank you, Dad.
Maybe you should channel that rage into your art. You know, paint a really mean tree or something.
Yeah, I tried, but nothing came to me. Just another blank canvas. Hey, did you guys hear about this Christmas mural contest they're doing for the winter walk? This guy Cody said that he talked to you about it, Mom.
Oh, he was so nice. And of course, we texted you about it.
No, you didn't.
No, trust me, I remember. It was about a week ago, and I told your father to take a picture of the poster and to send it to you. Tell her, honey.
That's true, she did, yeah. Here, I'll prove it to you. I got it right here. Here we are. Oh. Well, I may have texted our DoorDash delivery guy instead. Would have appreciated a response, Greg.
You see why I wanted Grandma to text Santa?
Regardless, now you know, and I'll tell you now what I would have told you then. You should enter.
Mom.
Yes, I know you've hit a dry spell, but maybe this is the nudge you need to start painting again. You know, light a fire under you.
Only one way to find out, sweetie.
Well, even if I did want to enter, I'd have to submit a piece just to be considered. And there's no way that I could paint something decent by tomorrow, even at my best. It's just not in the cards right now.
It has been way too long. New York is not that far away.
I know. I'm sorry we haven't been back for Christmas the past couple of years. It's just with Tom and everything. Yeah. Anyway, I really appreciate you staying in touch through it all.
Of course, I am always here for you. Even though you abandoned me for your cool friends in NYC.
So, how are things at Wellington Elementary? Are you over teaching yet?
Nope, not yet. Still love it. Except I have to look into their sweet, youthful faces every day and reflect on my own mortality. Other than that, it's peachy. How about you? How's life as a fancy New York art curator?
It's a little shaky. We just found out that we lost our funding, and so I'm not sure how long my position's gonna last.
I'm so sorry, Olivia. You know, we're feeling that at school, too. I have a friend in administration who thinks our art programs are going to be axed next. But you're a rock star over there. I'm sure your job's fine. And in the meantime, you can focus on your painting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Still no luck on that front? Man, I am batting 1,000 here.
I'm trying, but I don't know. Nothing's coming to me. It's like I'm paralyzed every time I pick up a paintbrush. It's a really fun, creative space to live in. I should probably get going. I'm meeting Parker and my parents at Town Hall for the announcement about who won the contest. The least I can do is support the cause.
Thank you. I'll catch you later.
Thank you to all the artists who presented their best winter art. As you know, the winner will design our town's new Christmas mural in his or her own style of choice. The Community Services Department reviewed all of the incredible pieces of art that have been submitted over the past week.
Excuse me.
And even though we had some late entries to account for, even one being dropped off this morning,
Hey.
we're pleased to announce we've selected a winner. But first, I'd like to congratulate our runner-up, who'll receive a gift certificate to Wellington Hardware. Let's hear it for Will Campbell.
Thank you.
Is that my painting? Mom, tell me you did
Ladies and
not
gentlemen,
do this.
I
I
give
know
to you
what you mean.
the first winner of the Wellington Winter Walk's inaugural Christmas mural contest. And here's the artist now. Fashionably late, but she's living in New York these days, so we forgive her. Please welcome Olivia Carver. Come on up. Congratulations, Olivia. How about a few words?
Thank you so much for selecting me.
Go, Mom!
Everyone, please join us for the official mural unveiling at our Christmas block party in 2 weeks. I think I speak for Wellington when I say we're very excited to see where your imagination leads you.
So the space itself hasn't been used for about a year, but the wall you'll be painting is in a prime spot. Come on. A lot of traffic is gonna pass this way. We're right at the end of the winter walk. Anybody driving through town or strolling the shops is going to see your work.
Wouldn't that be something?
I still have to show you the best part. Come on. So technically, the community services department still owns its space, but ever since we renovated the community room at Town Hall, we haven't really had a use for it. Figured you could use it to work.
She's all yours. If you need anything, give me a ring at Town Hall. And one last thing. Good luck.
Thanks, Cody.
Pretty big canvas to work with.
What are you doing here? Have you come to steal some more paint? Well, I hate to break it to you, but I have not bought any yet.
No, nothing like that. I just came to see what could have been. Don't get me wrong, I'm very proud to be runner-up. But I was this close to getting my first real gig.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there goes my big shot down the drain, which I guess makes us rivals?
Well, don't worry. I am not 100% sure that I'm even doing it yet, so you still have some hope.
What?
That paint that you stole, it didn't go to waste. Your piece was really good. As much as I hate to admit it. I've always been a fan of Impressionism.
Thank you. I went through a big Monet phase in college.
Didn't we all?
I mean, we're only human. Congratulations. And I really am looking forward to seeing what you paint.
Thanks.
But just so you know, if you do chicken out, I will be there to swoop in and do what you couldn't.
Wow. You know, we were so close to actually having a nice moment there.
Honestly, it's a gift.
Huh.
Well, goodbye. Try not to freeze out here. I hope your mural doesn't need any mistletoe green.
Wow, everyone is quite industrious this evening.
Well, you know what they say about idle hands. Thank you.
Parker, I'm so glad you're doing this with Grandpa. He's been itching for some new projects now that he's home all the time.
I'll keep him busy.
Yeah.
Good work.
Is this art I see unfolding around me?
I'm just trying to jot down some design ideas for the mural.
And how's that going? Okay. Well, even though it is an uphill battle, I'm glad to see you giving it some serious thought.
Well, the least I can do is go down swinging. Especially with Will on standby, waiting for me to fail.
Will?
The paint thief from the hardware store.
Oh.
He was the runner-up, and he ambushed me at the mural today.
Oh.
He's so frustrating. I've never met someone who can bounce from sweet to obnoxious so gracefully.
That's interesting.
No. It is not like that, so you can just get that thought out of your head.
I didn't say anything.
Hey, I heard you had coffee with Ivy today. You guys haven't palled around in a while?
Yeah, it was really great catching up.
Good.
I'm actually taking Parker to visit her at the school tomorrow. Apparently there's this great after-school art class that one of her colleagues runs.
Mom, do I have to go?
Come on, bud. I bet it'll be fun.
Trust me, you are both gonna like the art teacher.
It is so weird being back here.
I know, I have to remind myself that I'm the adult here. Oh, we're walking, please. All right, Parker. You are going to love our art project today, and you're gonna love our new art teacher. Ready?
And remember, everyone, we want to paint all the sides of our ornament, right? We don't want any bad angles. Oh, hey. Oh, so listen up, everybody. We have a special guest today. What's your name, bud?
His name's Parker.
Great. Parker, welcome. Let's get you set up, okay? Got a little spot for you right over here. Yeah, lucky for you, one of our regulars couldn't make it in today, which means you don't have to share. That's for you. You good to get started while I go talk to your mom for a sec? Great. I'll be right back. You know, if you wanted to see me, you didn't have to hire a child to pretend to be your son.
Wow. You are really something.
That's what they tell me. She told you we've met already?
No. This is the guy I was telling you about from the paint store.
Oh, wow, you're the paint thief.
Okay, that nickname's really taking off. Well, at least Parker and the other children can benefit from the spoils of my criminal enterprise.
You could have told me that you were buying supplies for a children's after-school art program.
Yeah, but I'm not the bragging type. I'm just your average, humble, down-to-earth, handsome, talented, selfless public educator who is changing children's lives one at a time. Well, it's nice of you to drop by. You're welcome to hang out, but if you two have plans, I'll be with the kids for another hour or so. Good, Parker.
Still up for coffee?
I don't know. Maybe I should stick around for a while and make sure Parker's okay.
So, let me guess. This is Santa's dirty socks, right?
They're stockings.
Oh, stockings. Yeah, I knew that.
Why don't you wait here a minute? I'll go get my jacket, and if you're still feeling uneasy when I get back, we can rain check. Okay? Sound good? Yeah, okay.
Hey, would it be okay if I pulled up a chair and painted next to you? Kind of lonely up at my desk.
Sure.
Yeah? Thanks. I'll be right back.
All right, all set. How are we feeling?
You know what? Let's go get that coffee.
Great.
Nice.
Do you think we need one more? What, are you stalking me now?
No, I found you via legitimate means. I interrogated Ivy. Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting. I'm Will.
Will, Mac, nice to meet you.
I just wanted to talk to you about something. before, but I didn't want to bring it up in front of Parker. But if now's not a good time.
You know, actually, I was just gonna head inside and scope out the base of operations. Why don't you two chat while she works?
Okay. Thanks, Mac.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
So, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, I wanted to ask you something about Parker, actually.
Oh,
It's okay. Nothing's wrong. He did great in class. I just noticed that he's, I guess, a little apprehensive around other kids.
oh, yeah. He's been having some trouble the past couple of years. He used to be such an outgoing kid, and then when his dad died, he just sort of...
That's got to be really tough for both of you. Have you tried art therapy for Parker?
Yes, once in New York, but it didn't really take. Why?
Well, I kind of know what Parker's going through, and I thought it might help him the way that it helped me. My dad passed when I was 13.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry, Will.
Yeah. I really didn't know how to process it at the time, and art therapy just worked. So I'm actually a certified art therapist. Anyway, all that to say, if you want, I would be happy to sit down with Parker.
That's really generous. But we're heading home in a couple weeks, so...
Yeah, right. I get it. If you change your mind, though, I'll be around. Winter break just started, so I've got plenty of time on my hands.
Thank you. I'll think about it.
Okay.
You're staying in town for the holidays? You know, if you're looking for something to do...
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. So I guess it's kind of like I am working on the mural after all.
Oh, texting with Will.
Mom, boundaries?
It was right there, sorry. And you're welcome for the freshly baked cookies, by the way. I'll go get you some milk.
Mom, I'm an adult woman. I don't need a glass of milk.
Oh, don't be silly. You love milk with your cookies. I'll be right back.
As an artist, I need you to level with me. Do either of these ideas work?
I think there are elements of each that work.
I knew it. They're terrible.
That's not what I said. Look, there's good stuff in here. I think you just need to distill it down into a unifying theme, you know? Okay, what do you like about this one?
I like the colors and the composition.
Mm-hmm.
It feels almost dreamlike, which is kind of how I remember Wellington as a kid.
That's great. And how about this one?
Well, obviously, I love it because it reminds me of Parker. It feels like that special kind of Christmas magic. Warm and cozy and comforting.
Can't argue with that.
Is it crazy to try to do both? To come up with a design that showcases the winter walk, but is also more personal and intimate?
Honestly, I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Okay.
So all I have to do is finalize a design, buy supplies, prep the wall, overcome my creative block and flawlessly execute a public art project in a week and a half by Christmas Eve.
Okay, but the good news is you're not alone. You've got your parents, you've got Parker, you've got me. I bet we could rope Cody and Ivy into it also. Actually, yeah, I've been looking for an excuse to get those two in a room together. I set them up on a date a while ago, and apparently it did not go well. Ivy's been holding a grudge against Cody ever since. Maybe this could help them bury the hatchet.
Okay. I'm making a mental note to get the details about that from Ivy ASAP. Are you sure that you want to help? You're not just being nice?
Well, actually, I am being nice. Because I'm nice.
Okay. I think I need to just bite the bullet and get started.
All right. Let's get started. Hmm?
Hey, perfect timing. We were just about to get started. You have your lists?
Oh, yeah.
Olivia, did you see the sales section? Well, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hey, Ivy. How are you?
I've been fine ever since you stood me up.
Come on, I didn't stand you up. I left in the middle of the date. Okay, I know that isn't better.
You left me with the bill at a fancy restaurant so you could go play bingo.
I Venmo'd you, and I didn't play bingo. I hosted bingo at Town Hall. Our normal guy flaked. I couldn't just abandon the senior group.
No, so you just abandoned me?
I can see that there are still some fresh wounds here. How about we split up, tackle our lists separately, and maybe cool off a little bit?
That is a great idea. So, Ivy, you will come and grab some paint with me, and Cody and Will, you're on tools and equipment.
Let me just remind everyone we're dealing with a limited budget. Until projects like this gain traction, the Community Services Department has tight purse strings.
That's fine. I'm sure you'll just stick us with the bill anyway.
Okay, enough reminiscing.
You couldn't have warned me I was walking into an ambush?
Oh, no, I could have.
Wow, if I had known it was that bad, I would have had Will tell Cody to stay home.
I'm fine. I'm over it. I just wanted to see him squirm. So, you and Will are getting pretty chummy.
Yeah, well, turns out when he's not being obnoxious, he's actually kind of nice and helpful.
Mm-hmm. Nice and helpful and hot.
Okay, pump the brakes. My mom already jumped to that conclusion.
Oh, come on. Stop acting like it's a crazy thought. Nothing wrong with thinking someone's cute.
Cute has nothing to do with it. We're just collaborating. You don't have to look too far into it.
Yeah, we actually have another session booked for tonight.
See? And you really still think there's nothing more going on?
Look, until she gives me reason to believe otherwise, there's nothing romantic happening, okay?
Olivia, I see you've been busy.
My dad mentioned that he was going to stop by and clean today. Said I needed a proper studio to work with.
Huh. So despite Cody abandoning this place, it's thriving too. Sounds familiar.
Okay, enough lollygagging. There's still plenty of supplies to bring in from outside.
Thank you.
All right, have a look. You can choose whatever you'd like, Parker. Want to paint for an hour? We can do that. Want to pound some clay and make a sculpture? That's cool too. Oh, I think he has his eye on something. What do you see? The pastels. Excellent choice. Very expressive.
What should I draw?
Honestly, anything you want. This is all about you. how you're feeling right now. I'm just here to guide you as much or as little as you need. Would it be okay if your mom and I joined you? Yeah, nice. Okay, you've got a pad. Let's give one to your mom. And I get one too. So, I'll tell you how I'm feeling. I'm feeling a bit nostalgic. I think I'm gonna draw one of my favorite Christmas memories. One year, my parents got me a hockey set, and me and my family spent all day shooting goals on a frozen pond near our house. That's what I'm gonna draw.
You already know what you want to draw?
I want to draw my favorite Christmas present, too.
Let me guess. It was a helicopter.
No. I'm drawing my train set.
What? You telling me Santa got a whole train down the chimney?
It's a toy train. Santa brought it, but my dad helped me set it up.
Dad sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. He's in heaven now.
I'm sorry, Parker. I know that's not easy. Actually, I was only a couple years older than you are when my dad went to heaven.
Really?
You know, I miss him a lot. He was the best. But I know he's looking down on me, even right now. If you want, I could tell you all about him while we do our drawing. Yeah? Your stuff?
Yeah.
Whew. Feel that cold wind. Well, Parker, I think you did a great job today, and this turned out so well. Good job. Olivia, you have some homework. Hey, bud. Can you make sure that your mom has at least something drawn before our next session?
I got you covered.
Yeah. That's my guy.
Our next session?
Yeah, I figured if you're both up for it, before you head back to the city.
I want to thank you, Will. I know this means a lot to Parker, and it means a lot to me, too.
Mom, can you start the car? I'm freezing.
Yeah, but I'll be right there. I should probably.
Yeah.
Are you sure that you're okay to lock up?
Yeah, I've got to clean up anyway, so
Okay.
it's all good.
Okay. Thanks again, Will.
You got it.
It's absolutely beautiful. Parker's first Christmas. He was the best gift anyone could have asked for.
I don't know what happened. I was thinking about Parker and how easily he started his drawing. Something just clicked. My hand started moving on its own.
Well, it must have been tough putting this down on paper. I'm proud of you. At any rate, it should help with the mural, right? Have the creative floodgates been opened?
Drawing this was one thing. Painting a huge mural for everyone to see, that's a whole different animal. but I'm ready to try.
Good.
What do you mean by a moment?
We were standing outside, saying goodnight, and I don't know, it felt like something could have happened.
And? Did it?
No, of course not.
Don't say it like it's ridiculous. You're both young, single, attractive.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm just saying, what's the holdup?
Don't get me wrong, okay? I wanted to kiss her. But, you know, Parker was there. And I guess I feel like it's not my place to make a move like that. Olivia needs to decide when it's right, for her and for Parker.
Sure, I get that. But don't you think last night might have been some kind of indication she's into you? It was basically a date.
Me doing art therapy with her son, that was a date?
Wouldn't even breach the top 5 of the weirdest first dates I've been on.
I don't know. You really think she might have considered last night a date?
If I was her, I'd date you before letting you give my kid therapy.
Hey.
Was that a wreath?
Yes, but I was aiming at Cody.
Oh, well, now I see why you became an artist. Wow. What happened in here? It looks great.
Well, I figured we're gonna be spending a lot of time here. Might as well make it festive.
How'd he rope you into this?
I honestly don't know. I should be at town hall, and now that you're here, I feel less guilty about leaving. Ornament exchange tonight, you guys. And I noticed that wall is still alarmingly blank.
Don't worry, that is going to change very soon.
Good luck.
Thanks, man. See you later. So, are we actually gonna go paint, or were you just trying to get rid of Cody?
A little bit of both. I figured we could start by finishing up the actual mural frame, and I'll tell you all about my new design idea.
New design idea. Now you're talking. Well, lead the way.
So, yeah, most of the design would be more traditional, kind of like the Norman Rockwell idea, but with some different styles thrown in. So the trees and the mountains could be more classical landscape style, and then throw in some lights and Christmas decorations for the holidays.
Maybe some surrealism. A couple of nutcrackers melting. Seriously? I think that sounds great. It's ambitious, but it's great.
I wanted to thank you again, Will, for last night. It was really wonderful. And not just because I'm feeling inspired. Parker is so proud of his drawing. He would not stop talking about you at breakfast.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
Oh, that reminds me. My homework, as requested.
Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Is that...
It's Tom, with Parker. It's my favorite Christmas memory.
It's beautiful. Like I said, if Parker wants to do another session with me while you're still here, I'd be happy to. Still got all the supplies in there.
Thank you. You really love this, don't you? Art therapy, teaching?
I couldn't imagine doing anything else. Me, no offense, but if it weren't for the severe lack of teaching opportunities in Boston, I probably wouldn't have ended up in Wellington. But turned out for the best.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Now all you've got to do is paint.
Wow, this place is packed. When you said ornament exchange, I was picturing like 10 people.
Oh, that's because Cody's been killing it lately. You know, it's only the second year that we've done this, and it's already a Wellington staple.
Hey, Parker. Are you sure you want to hang that one? You worked so hard on it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think it's cool someone else is gonna get to put it on their own tree. Can you help me hang it? I need someone tall to lift me.
What? You think I'm tall? That's amazing. Sure. Can I?
Yeah.
All right, let's go pick the best spot.
Just be careful, please.
Whoa. Okay.
Parker seems to be really taking to Will. I mean, it probably helps that Will is basically a big kid himself. Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's like Parker's starting to come out of his shell a little bit. And boy, is he ever responding to Will's art therapy.
You two are joined at the hip lately.
Yeah, well, as much as I hate to admit it, Will has been a huge help so far. I don't think I'd be able to finish in time on my own.
I'm not talking about the painting, Olivia. I'm talking about this.
Wait, hold up. 1, 2, 3.
Cookies.
Cookies!
Just one.
Yeah.
Just a single. Thank you. Just a single one. Of course you do.
Yes! Now that is what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, buddy, it feels great. You're not gonna get in trouble. I promise. Oh! See? Good, right? Go crazy. Yeah, there's a whole stack.
What is going on in here?
Oh, that's therapy. Since you're already here, do you want to? Oh, yeah. Doesn't that feel great?
Okay. Yes, I will admit that feels pretty amazing. Kind of like a weight has been lifted.
Fantastic. Parker, you did so well at this first part of the process. Now what we get to do is choose the pieces that you want to use in your mosaic.
I can hear the bells are ringing. I can hear the children playing, singing. I've been going back to that old feeling. Time to turn it back to that old feeling. Take me home to Christmas. I'll be home for Christmas. New memories waiting for me. There's no place that I'd rather be. Oh, take me home to Christmas, to Christmas.
Hello? Anyone home? Hey,
Hi.
I'm glad I didn't miss you. I come bearing gifts.
Is that takeout?
There's a great Thai place just around the corner. I felt bad that I couldn't help out earlier, so I came to bribe you. Hope you like Pad See You. There's enough for 2.
That sounds perfect. 4 brothers? I cannot imagine 5 kids.
Yeah, I don't think my parents could either. I am the youngest by 9 years.
Aw, you're a little accident, baby.
Well, I prefer surprise.
So what's your brother's deal? They all married with kids?
Oh, yeah. I have 10 nieces and nephews.
Wow. Christmas at your mom's must be wild.
Yeah, it is. Of course, still doesn't stop my mom from asking when I will be giving her more grandchildren. But I just don't think I'm really cut out for that.
For being a parent? Will, come on, I've seen you teach. And with Parker, obviously, you'd be great at it. Sorry, you did not ask my opinion on that.
You're okay. I know that it's stupid, but when my dad died, it hit me so hard as a kid. I was sad and angry and confused, and I think one day I'll be gone. And when that happens, I don't want my kid to have to live through what I did.
Will, that is not stupid. Losing someone you love is really hard. But you can't let the fear of losing someone outweigh the joy of loving them. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss Tom. But that pain and that grief, it's worth it because of all of the wonderful memories that I have of him. And yeah, I wish that I could spare Parker the pain of having lost his dad. But that would mean losing the good parts too. And I know he wouldn't trade those memories for anything.
Sounds like it was kind of awkward.
It was, at first, but then we started painting and everything went back to normal.
Well, you guys did kind of bare your souls to each other last night. That's a heavy conversation to come back from, especially when it's with someone he likes so much.
Okay, you have to stop saying that he likes me.
I refuse. I will die on this hill.
I guess I did see another side of him last night. It was nice having a real conversation.
He must make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, he does.
I think it's great. And you should too.
How's it going over there? That's great. Is that us?
Yeah, I think I need to make your head bigger.
Excuse me?
Mouth, ear, eye. That's better. That's perfect. Excuse me.
Hey, bud, I wanted to talk to you about something. So I know Christmas here so far has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. I like getting to see Grandma and Grandpa all the time. I like Mr. Campbell, too. He's funny.
Yeah. He's kind of a goofball, huh?
Yeah. He helped me make friends at the Christmas craft club.
That's great. I'm so glad. I guess we're really gonna miss all this when we head home after Christmas.
Yeah.
But the good news is that Wellington is not that far from New York. So we don't have to wait until Christmas to visit again.
When can we come back?
Whenever you want. I mean, within reason. It is a 5-hour drive.
Okay. It's Dad.
He will always be with us, no matter what. You know that, right? Hey, Mom.
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Should be ready soon.
This all looks great, but I thought you said we were having a quick family dinner. I have to keep working on the mural after this.
Oh, I know that, sweetheart. We won't keep you too long. Yeah, anyway, I just felt like making something special.
Hey, Parks, look who's here.
Mr. Campbell!
Oh, hey, Parker. Nice to see you.
Have a seat, Will.
Oh, thanks.
Mom? Did you invite Will to dinner and forget to tell me about it?
No, I didn't forget. I told you this morning.
No, you didn't.
Well, I meant to. I must have just slipped my mind. Well, anyway, I don't know what all the fuss is. He's a very nice man. He's helping you with your mural. Actually, it's appalling that we didn't do this sooner.
Well, if you had talked to me about it, I might have mentioned that tonight isn't really the best night.
Why not?
Because we had kind of an intense conversation yesterday, and now having him over, I don't want him to get the wrong idea.
What wrong idea? It's a pot roast.
You're doing that thing where you act all innocent, but secretly, you are plotting.
And you are looking too far into this. Now, I want you to march over to that stove and make sure those veggies don't burn while I go greet our guest.
You did that self-portrait. It looked exactly like you.
It didn't look anything like me.
Seriously, though, the mural is looking great. I could see why Olivia's been able to make it as an artist in New York City. That's not easy.
That must feel good, having another artist talk about your work with such high esteem.
Well, it may be infrequent, but yes, it is appreciated.
I try telling her all the time how great she is, and she doesn't like hearing it. Her own mother. Now, granted, I'm not an art critic, but I do know good art when I see it.
I mean, I get that. My mom's a bit like that, and I admit it can be a bit embarrassing.
Okay.
It's not that we don't believe you, it's just artists are pretty hard on themselves. And when you have a good mother, you know that she is going to support you no matter what, right? I could draw a stick figure dog with 5 legs, and my mother would think it was wonderful. So, Betty, I would just take it as a compliment. It means Olivia knows that you love her and you want what's best for her.
Mr. Campbell, do you ever visit New York?
You know, not as much as I would like to. But now that I have some friends there, maybe I should come more often. If that's okay, of course.
Yeah, you are welcome anytime.
You need a bag of sugar if we let you. Just like this guy. I hate to cut a lovely evening short, but I think Parker is all smored out. Oh. So I better get him to bed.
Oh, don't be silly. Your father and I will put him to bed. You kids stay and have fun. Come on, sweetheart.
Sweetie, I haven't finished roasting my
Come on, sweetheart.
Yeah, I probably should lay off the sugar. Will, great to have you over.
Thank you so much.
All right, load me up.
Okay. Oh, it's okay, bud.
I got you, little buddy. Here we go.
Okay, you okay, Dad?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Night, guys.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mom.
Good night, sweetheart.
New York does not have stars like this.
Well, score 1 for Wellington. And sure, we might not have the city's culture or food or incredible art scene or bountiful career opportunities, but we got stars.
Speaking of career opportunities, I've been so busy with the mural that I haven't even thought about work.
What's up?
I found out my job is having to downsize, and I'm not sure where I land on the chopping block.
Really? That's awful. So, if your job is up in the air, is there any reason that you're rushing back right after Christmas? I mean, I don't know what people get up to in New York City, but I will tell you that things are pretty wild here on New Year's Eve. Some of the stores even stay open till 9. Yeah.
Well, for all I know, my job could be safe. Plus, I have to head home sometime. Get back to real life.
Sure. There's probably nothing here we're sticking around for.
Wait. I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Olivia,
Please, I need to go. Will?
Hey.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Well, nice to see you too.
Sorry, I thought you were Will. We had a weird thing last night, and we haven't had a chance to talk about it yet.
Oh. Well, look, if you need an ear to bend, I'm right here.
Thanks. What have you got there?
Oh, just some tools, hardware. You know, I thought I'd reinforce those shelves, you know, make sure they don't collapse on us.
Dad, you were working so hard. You should give yourself the day off. You just retired. You should relax and enjoy it.
Sweetie, I tried relaxing. It didn't really take. But I am enjoying it. I like to hang out with you. Now, come on, let me pick up some of Will's slack and give you a hand.
Thanks. That would be nice.
All right, folks, do not forget the nose. And remember, if it ain't red, it ain't Rudolph, right? It's just some boring, average, nameless reindeer.
Okay, so you got shut down. What happened next?
Nothing. I went home. Great, Doug.
Thanks.
Love your imagination. Oh, purple's cool, too. Way to go against the grain, Mona. Born rebel over here. Very nice. Very nice, everybody.
Have you guys, like, talked about it?
Not a peep. I'm not an idiot, Cody. I could take a hint. She needs space.
Or she was just caught off guard. Probably felt like one of these in the headlights.
Well, suffice it to say, I am not going to make that mistake again. Just going to keep my distance. It was a dumb move anyway. She's leaving in a couple days. All right, looks like everybody's putting the finishing touches on their work. Oh, and that's a good thing because we've just run out of time. Thanks for a fun class, everyone. You've done some great work today.
Let's all give a hand to Will for so graciously hosting class on such short notice.
Thank you. Thanks.
Great stuff. Nice. Seriously, man, thank you. I'm gonna kill Randy for bailing on bingo day again.
Honestly, I enjoy it. Find yourself short-staffed again, you let me know.
Well, if the mural goes well, maybe I could convince the city to allocate more funds for art projects. Get you paid for stuff like this.
I wouldn't say no to that.
So long as Olivia finishes in time. You think she's gonna get it done?
Oh, no doubt in my mind. At this point, I would just slow her down anyway, so it's probably for the best.
Unless she wants you there, of course. That wouldn't be so bad.
Hey, you worked late. I was getting worried.
Finishing up is taking longer than I thought. Oh, I thought about pulling an all-nighter, but I don't think I could lift a paintbrush right now.
You close? Good.
Just one last section I haven't been able to nail down. A scene with a family on Christmas. I've painted their faces a dozen times, but it's just never looked right. Hoping to knock it out tomorrow morning before the unveiling.
You know, your father told me he had a really nice time working with you today. It was quite the conversation, from what I understand. You know, if you have anything you want to talk about, I'm always here.
I appreciate that you want to help, but sometimes your way of helping just kind of complicates things.
I'm sure I don't even know what you're talking about.
Mom, come on. You knew that I was having trouble painting, so you secretly entered me in a contest to try to motivate me. You saw that Will and I were getting along, so you invited him over for dinner and left us stargazing.
Yes. And now you almost finished painting a mural and you kissed a man you liked. If it took a little nudging from me to get you there, so be it.
What about what I want? Doesn't that matter?
Of course it does. So tell me, Olivia, what do you want?
I just need you to listen. That's all.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess I'm having trouble figuring out what I'm supposed to do. Being back home, painting again, meeting Will, it's all stirring up a lot of emotions, and they're all good, which shouldn't be a problem. But then I think about what that means and the guilt that I feel for falling for another man, for picturing a life outside of New York. And that can't happen.
Why not?
Because it's the life that Tom and I built together. Parker was born there. And I moved to New York to pursue my career, so if I leave all that behind, then I've failed as an artist. And if I abandon the life that Tom and I were building together, then I have failed as a wife and as a mother.
You are not a failure. I need you to hear that. And you do know art exists outside of New York, right? And you are good enough to make it anywhere. And as far as being a failure of a mother, well, that's nonsense too. You and I both know no matter where you are, you will give Parker everything you've got. You will never fail that boy.
But what about Tom?
Tom loved you more than anything. And he'll always be a part of you. And he'll always want what's best for you. And yes, I know you planned a life with him. And as painful as it is, that plan has changed. And you can't keep holding on to it at the expense of building a life for you and Parker.
So what am I supposed to do?
Listen to this. Sometimes it's the only guide you've got. And you're not the only one going through a new life change, trying to figure things out. I mean, look at your father. The man's retired and doesn't know what to do with himself. And as for me, I found myself in unfamiliar waters too. I had to watch my daughter go through something terrible and see this bright flame in her start to fade. I don't want to keep growing apart, Olivia. I want to be here for you, if you'll let me.
It is very unfair of you to spring this conversation on me when I am physically incapable of escaping.
Come here, sweetheart. You'll be fine. Yeah. You'll get past this.
Mom! Mom? Hey, Mom! Merry Christmas Eve! Mom, it's Christmas Eve!
Merry Christmas Eve, bud. Hey, whoa. I wanted to talk to you about something. Do you have a second? So, I know the plan was to head home in a couple days, but I was wondering how you would feel about staying a little longer, maybe living in Wellington for a while.
Like, for good?
I don't know. Maybe.
What about school?
Yeah, you'd have to change schools. And I know that would be tough. So, hey, please, I need you to be honest with me, okay? Because we can just forget this whole thing right now. It'll be tough for me, too. It's our home. And it's where your dad, his memory lives there.
Daddy doesn't live there. He's here. He's wherever we are.
You're right. Of course you're right. Your dad and I will always love you. You know that, right? Are you sure you're okay with all this?
Yeah, but I do have a question. If I go to school here, does that mean Mr. Campbell will be my art teacher?
I think so. If nothing else, I'm sure he would love to teach you.
Yes! Grandma! Grandpa! Guess what?
Cody Miller, Director of Recreation and Community Services. How can I help you?
Hey, Cody, it's Olivia.
Olivia, great to hear from you. You got good news for me?
Oh, yeah, I'm just on my way to the mural to do some final touch-ups, but we should be all good for the unveiling this evening.
Okay, good. If you told me you weren't done, I might have had a heart attack. Forget I said that. I have full faith in you.
Right. I'm actually calling because I wanted to get your help with something.
Of course, anything you need.
I'm sure by now you have seen Will, and you've heard what's going on. And I was hoping... Will and I haven't talked since that night, and I really want him to be there tonight. It's important. So, do you think you could make sure that he comes?
That's it? Sure, I was gonna do that anyway. He needs to support the Community Services Department, and me, frankly.
I did want to talk to you about something else. Do you have some time right now?
Yeah. Hey! Merry Christmas.
Hi, guys. Hi. He's so cute.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Community Services Department, it gives me great joy to welcome you to the Wellington Winter Walk's inaugural Christmas Eve mural unveiling. In our ongoing efforts to engage the community through the arts, we hope this is the first of many new initiatives to bring our town together. But enough from me. We're here for the art, and it only makes sense to turn things over to the artist, So let's all give a big hand for Olivia.
Thank you so much, everyone. It really means the world that you all came out tonight. I have a lot of people in my life that I want to thank. My dad, Mac, who worked tirelessly to make sure that we had a proper space to work. My mom, Betty, who is the reason I entered this contest and who is always rooting for me. My son, Parker, who is my everything. And one more person. It was with the help of a fellow artist that I was able to overcome my creative block and finally open myself back up to letting the world in again. And he deserves to be up here too. So, Will, would you like to come and help me do the honors? Will Campbell, everyone. Hi.
Hi.
I want to thank you, Will, for being my partner when I needed one. I know that I made things difficult, but you helped me see what was missing. And you helped me realize what I want. I have just one more announcement before we unveil the mural. I am overjoyed to tell you that the canvas for this piece, which has served as a second home since I've been here, well, it's not going to remain vacant any longer. Working in tandem with the Community Services Department, I will be transforming this space into a studio and a gallery to create and display works of art from myself and fellow Wellington artists, as well as anyone else who wants to engage with the arts. So, without any further ado, we present to you a Wellington Christmas. Will, I'm so sorry for pushing you away the other night. I panicked. And then I felt guilty and embarrassed. But I really don't want that to be the way that we leave things. Because I realized that I'm ready to fall in love again. And I am falling in love. But if you don't feel the same way, I completely understand. I wanted to make it perfectly clear that Parker and we want you in the picture.
I want to be in the picture. Now, these are fun to decorate, but have to be honest, I'm mostly excited about eating.
Not even a little bit. Right, yeah.
Wonderful speech tonight, Olivia. I'm really excited to see what you do with the studio.
Thanks, Cody. Me too.
Ivy, this is long overdue, but I owe you an apology for how I left our date last year. I can sometimes let work get in the way of my personal life.
Apology accepted. And also, Cody, I just have to say, I think it's pretty cool how you're always supporting the arts in this town.
Whoa, was that a compliment?
Don't let it get to your head.
Hey, can I buy you a hot chocolate to make up for my past decisions?
They're free, you weirdo. But sure.
Hey. I have to thank you, Mom, for giving me an edge. You were right. I needed it. So, Cody says that he thinks he might be able to get me a deal on rent if I agree to host community events at the studio. But that means I'm going to really need some help getting it into shape.
I think I can find some time for a project like that.
Great. But I am not going to let you work too hard. I know you're having trouble with retirement, but if there's one thing I've learned since I've been home, it's that change is good.
Okay. But I'm not too worried about it. You know, with the studio and having you and Parker home again, I think the future is looking pretty bright, sweetheart.
I think you should get over there.
Come on, Mom. You need to make a cookie too.
I would love to.
I got to admit, I am looking forward to doing stuff like this more often.
Yeah, me too. So, I was thinking, seeing as how the studio has successfully already hosted some art therapy sessions, it might be a good space to host some more. And it's a great place for any after-school art programs you were thinking of teaching, if that's something you would be interested in.
I would love to.